Good evening, I'm Brendan McLaughlin.
And I'm Lindsay Logue. Right now, a huge crowd is filing into Madison Square Garden in New York City as Pope Francis gets ready to lead Mass. That starts in about 30 minutes. Live pictures, though, right here as the papal motorcade is making its way through Central Park.
Now, the pontiff had a busy day speaking to the largest assembly of the United Nations as the world leaders celebrate their 70th anniversary. He visited the 9/11 memorial, where he spoke to victims' families, survivors, and first responders to that terrorist attack. Pope Francis also visiting with children at a Catholic school in Harlem. ABC Action News anchor Laura Harris is in Central Park, shows us all the excitement.
It's been so interesting to be here in New York City, just outside of Central Park. We talked to some people this morning who say they've actually been waiting since yesterday, 10:30 last night, to make sure they could be the first people in line to see Pope Francis. Here's some numbers for you. 80,000 people were put in lotteries and got tickets to go to Central Park to just try to get a glimpse of the papal parade that happened earlier today. 80,000 people, well, what does that mean in numbers? It means 83 city streets, city blocks were blocked off in Manhattan. That's 10 miles of road. We're told 6,000 extra officers had to be in the area, all for one of the largest scale security operations this country has ever seen. We spoke to 3 women earlier today who say they actually waited in line since this morning around 3:30. They just wanted to get a glimpse of Pope Francis. One of them says she's had cancer, she had a brain aneurysm, and she felt the one thing she wanted to do was see the pontiff in person to receive his blessings. Not only that, but we also talked to a woman who says she brought her husband with her, but not in the way you may think.
This is from my ex-husband who passed away. This was the cross that was on his casket. And this is, as you can see, is from my church, St. Augustine in New City, New York. And he will always be in my heart.
When we were in Washington, D.C., we saw cops everywhere, cop cars, special vehicles, SWAT team, that kind of thing. But one thing that's different here in the Big Apple, dump trucks. They're using dump trucks as barricades for streets. They've told us that they've actually put a bunch of dirt inside of those dump trucks, hoping that that will be just one more thing someone, if they tried anything, would have to get through when the pontiff is here. He's only here for 40 hours altogether. Tomorrow morning, he's headed to Philadelphia. In New York City, Laura Harris, back to you.